Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to New Ever Podcast. It's your boy Ben Swayze. I got my co-host Freddie TV. Yeah. He dropped the TV though, so you know.
The artist formerly known as Freddie TV.
Facts. And then we got a special host. I'm not even gonna call him a guest. I'm gonna call him a host with us. My guy, man. Everybody fucking has something to say, whether it's good or bad. He's somebody that fucking, if he wasn't around, this culture probably wouldn't be around. I don't care what the fuck you say. My guy Norbes, what's good, bye?
Listen, first of all, they call Smack the Godfather. I'm the goddamn Godfather. Let's start this shit off right.
Right.
That's the logo. That nigga might be the logo. I'm the motherfucking Godfather.
Yo, I be trying. Yo, no, I swear, I be trying to get my intros like yours. Like when you be giving your intros, like shits be legendary. Norbes be like, yo, the best that ever did it. If it wasn't for Cass, then this game wouldn't be what it is. I'd be like, sheesh.
Turning up.
Yeah,
boy. Y'all niggas be lying to niggas, man. That's what.
Nah, you be lying to niggas, bro.
No, I don't be lying to niggas, bro. I keep it real. I didn't say Cass was the best. I never said that. He's the most entertaining for me.
You think he's the most entertaining?
Yes.
Not the
Nobody
most.
do vlogs like Cass. Listen. No, Hitman's the best performer. Okay. But in terms of sheer entertainment, nigga, I could watch that nigga all day. Like, people don't understand how interesting Cass is.
Oh, boy. Yo, no, you're not turning this into a Cass episode, bro. You're not doing that, yo.
I'm just saying.
I'm not doing that with you today, bro. I'm not doing that with you today.
Between Ben Swayze and Letterman has got to be the biggest hater of the movie.
I heard him call up.
Yo. That nigga called up to be like, hey, Barry.
Yo.
Like, this nigga's fucking weird.
Yo. But, yo, so today, right? Norbes told me, like, I want to say a couple days ago, he's like, he didn't tell me, but he tweeted out, him and KG the Poet, they got something coming up that's going to be crazy. It wasn't no details about it, but, you know, just stay tuned because it's going to be crazy. I'm like, yo, no, as soon as you know, let me, you know what I mean? I'll need you on the show, bro. He's like, I got you, my nigga, just let me know. So I appreciate that. And not for nothing, this card is crazy. Like, not just only for the names, but just the whole concept. Like, so before we start bringing in everybody, I just want to know, like, how'd you come up with this concept?
To be honest with you, I'll keep it real. So me and Brad was on the phone, right?
Shouts to Brad.
And we had basically we were sitting there like, yo, a lot of people don't want to pay attention to these new niggas. There's too many new niggas.
Facts.
Right? Too many niggas. I don't even know who co-signed these niggas. I don't know how the fuck they got battled. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who's right or who's wrong. And I'm just like, bro, there's just too many of these niggas. There's niggas that are just, bro, it's like, it used to be like an elite club.
Facts.
And it became, hey, I'm cool with this nigga, so I'm on that type shit. So I sat there and I said, yo, battle rap is getting boring to me. Like, I'm losing interest in this shit. I don't like it. I don't even like going to events. I don't like shaking hands with people. I don't even like hanging out with these niggas, talking to them, nothing. This is all facts. Like, I'm not gonna pull no punches tonight. And I was like, yo, in order to restore order in battle rap, because I see Swave Seven saying that shit and all that stuff, there's only one way to restore it. And it's to eliminate these bum ass niggas.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And listen, no disrespect to the bum ass niggas that don't shit in battle rap. Niggas.
Shouts to the bum ass niggas, but let's go.
Yeah. But like, all jokes aside, like, it's just too many people in battle rap. Yeah. And this doesn't only count for new niggas. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's too many old heads.
I'm tired of the niggas that never lost the battle. I'm tired of has to have only debatable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of people calling battle rap a sport when it's not a sport because there's no W.
Yeah, right.
I'm tired of all that shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's something I think.
So, let me ask you this. No, go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say. I mean, that's something that should have been implicated, but I think that it was a little harder before because it was like the old heads. I'm gonna just call them the old heads. You know what I'm saying? But the old heads, they kind of stuck in their ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you got.
It's not about being stuck in their ways. It's about holding on to something that they don't love anymore. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Before, you ask these niggas to battle and judge, they do it. Now, it's like, yo, man, I got too much to lose. It's just like the competitiveness of battle rap has left. You know what I'm saying? Has
Right.
completely left. If we getting too many, man, he had that dope second round twerk. His first and third, he didn't give a fuck, but his second was crazy. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
tired of that shit. Tired of it. How do you fix that, right?
Right.
You make people wear L's. Listen, in boxing, in anything, nobody likes a loser. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And when you force people to wear the L, it automatically brings down their stock. So if people want to come with one round, a half a round, and say, well, I did really good in this round, this is what people remember. The
Yeah.
only reason they remember that is because you're not wearing an L.
And you
So,
and they're trying to battle off of moments. It's like niggas like, well, I
yeah,
had the biggest moment, like so that's all I care about. Like fuck out of here, nigga. But you got your boot smoked.
yeah.
So
And
yeah,
this should
Yeah,
make
no, exactly.
motherfuckers want to step their performance up if they know they're gonna be wearing
Listen,
L's. That means they should show up more.
no, listen, absolutely. And listen, I'm going to keep it real. Everybody thinks this is something for the new guys. This has nothing to do with being new.
okay,
This is setting the mode now. You feel me? And basically integrating that for everybody. You know what I mean? Because you want these guys to be competitive, these new guys. Whether it's Truthful, whether it's Asami, whether it's Swamp, whether it's any of these guys, you want them to continue to be competitive and not get complacent. Because in boxing, if you take a loss, bro, your career goes back 10 steps. You may not never recover. You know what I'm saying? And in battle rap, there's too many people lingering around that have so many bad losses and half-ass performances. You
right,
know,
that's a fact.
and and listen, this is not going to be met without a fight. There's going to be people fighting it to tooth and nail. Well, I don't want no judge battles because what if I lose and I don't really lose, or I don't want my bro. Like it's already going to start. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't want people in this sport that are going to duck smoke, and people are gonna say, I don't duck smoke. I battled this guy and this guy. But you didn't have nothing on the line. What did you have
Yeah,
on the line?
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Or they'll lose and
And
then say, yo, well, I didn't care about the battle anyway. That's the favorite line. Niggas love that line.
yeah.
I don't have
But
nothing. I don't care anyway. Like what I had to. So what?
listen, yeah, absolutely. But the only way to get these guys and to really clean up the sport and actually have competitive matchups is to actually make it where you have wins and losses. And
I like it. I like it.
you know what I mean? And listen, I integrated it in this first one, but everything I got going on moving forward, I'm going to try to force as much as possible. Whether it's
Okay.
Born Legacy, whatever I'm doing, that's what I'm going to do. So it's
Okay.
starting here. This isn't a judge series. That's why I said the season starts here. In other words, I'm trying to make change now. And
Okay.
hopefully with all these other bloggers and everybody out there, they would actually, respect it and start to push it because, bro, it's just tiring seeing bad performances and a bunch of people. And then people are like, yo, why do we keep seeing the same guy? You know why? Because you guys letting them hang around.
Facts.
You're not holding them responsible for their bullshit performances.
So
Why
so
doesn't JC get Lux? You know why JC don't get Lux? Because he can't force his way in there. Now with this, having wins and losses and having ranking systems and having number one contenders, guess what? These guys are going to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to avoid it. You know what I'm saying? And you really look at it, Lux battles once a year. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So a lot of
No,
these
yeah,
guys don't really
facts.
battle. This is to change the culture and the attitude of it moving forward. And that's what I want to do with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
What
I
you
wanna
got some names
instill.
on here, right, Norbes? You got some names on here. Shouts to everybody that pulled up. You know what I mean? Freddie, my co-host Freddie, and shouts to Mac, my other co-host. I don't know where the fuck he's at. I think I see him there. Mac, you still there, right?
Yeah.
All right. But what I was saying was, shouts to Freddie. Freddie hit me up the other day. He's like, yo, we need to get some of these guys on the show. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's cool to try to get the names and everything, but I wanna kind of put some focus on these dudes or whatever. So, I think COOGI was the first person that hollered at me today. That was like, yo, what's up? I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
all right, you know what? It's definitely fucking time. Let's fucking get to the shits. So I'm gonna start bringing some of these guys on,
Yeah.
just to kind of hear like their opinion on it. Mac, before I start bringing them on, was there anything you wanted to say to Norbs?
Yeah, I needed to ask Norbs a question, yo.
What's up, man? Nice
Norbs,
to meet you.
why ain't Ace Amin on this card? You should have had a special battle.
Because
You just
it's
spoke
coast
about.
versus coast.
Because
No,
it's
listen,
West
listen,
versus
listen,
Midwest
listen.
though.
I know that. But what I'm saying is, you made a good point where you were saying that, you know what I'm saying, some of these people need to have their ass in the fire, basically. You know what I'm
No,
saying? You tired
absolutely,
of the
absolutely.
faction, that shit. I think Ace should have been on this type of card, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, not only Ace, everybody's been. So basically, Ace was actually supposed to be on that weekend. So this is what happened. I was planning on doing Born Legacy 9 that weekend. funding fell out. I'm not gonna take food out my kids' mouth to feed these rappers.
Right.
So I decided to push it back. So that's really what happened. But this card was already set, and I wasn't gonna take it away from these guys that are busting the ass. The guys like Trufos, the COOGIs, the
Right.
Young Grizzlies, the Dev the Demons. I'm not gonna take that away
Fire.
from them.
Facts.
So what I said was let's continue to do it. Let's do it. KG was like, yo, let's do it March 14th. I said, fuck it. And that's when I said, you know what? Let's just change this shit all up and let's make it into from here on out, let's put everything judged. And that's how that ended up going about. So Ace was gonna be on the card that weekend. I didn't instill the judging shit yet. But that's why I said I'm moving forward now with it.
Yeah.
But I agree. Ace Amin has to be on there and listen, this is not about Ace. This is about everybody.
Right.
Everybody should be doing judge battles.
I like that shit though.
Definitely.
At the same time, how can you say somebody's the greatest when they really have never won? Murder Book has never won a battle. Never won a battle until he was on 106 and Park. None of these guys have actually won a battle.
You should have had Cassidy up here too.
Yeah, no, I mean, at least Cassidy.
Talk
No, listen.
back.
At least Cassidy was battling people and beating them on the radio. He can actually say that. These guys don't win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
he
Like,
need to be on. He should have been on this card.
All right.
you guys can say whatever you want about Cassidy. Whatever. I believe Cassidy's one individual that wouldn't duck smoke in terms of a judge battle, win or lose. Now, would he think he won regardless? Absolutely. But I don't believe he would duck smoke. But in order to change the temperature of the culture and actually to make it grow, what people don't realize is you have to instill wins. People love to gamble. You know how many people be like, bro, the Super Bowl is the biggest gambling event in the world. Why? People want to win money. People want to gamble. But you can't gamble on battle rap. You really can't.
Well, let's start with this person right here, right? Because he's the first person that actually reached out. So I want to find out what was the reason. Yo, LL COOGI, what's good, my guy?
Yo, what's happening?
All right.
What up, boy?
So,
Good, bro.
salute, you know what I'm saying, for kind of, I want to say almost initiating this, you know what I mean, because you were the first person I reached out.
Yeah.
What made you, number one, want to take a judged event, because we all know that niggas is scared to do that, so what made you want to do a judged event, and how are you feeling, like, you know, how you feeling about it?
Yeah, with that being said, like I come from like being judged and shit. Like my battle, if you go back and watch my battle against my nigga GE, Free GE, our battle was judged. There's 3 people that was judged in the battle. So I come from that. So that's not nothing, you know what I'm saying, that's new to me, you know what I'm saying? And even though it's school, you got niggas at the lunch table like, man, dude lost or he won. Like, I take my L's the same way I take my W's. I mean, my name got 2 L's in it already. I'm used to
talk about it.
and walking off with it. You real shit. So you know what I'm saying, I'm coming in this, I already know. Like, and then I started in the Western Conference. Like I come from the Western Conference PGs and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I've been out there 3 times and shit, and I put blood in all them niggas' mouth, and can't none of them niggas beat me by myself. So what you could think gonna happen when I bring the troops with me? You feel?
Oh shit!
Right now.
All right, so this is almost a West versus Midwest thing, right? So, Norbes, maybe you can help me with this question before I start bringing more people on this. How did we end up with certain matchups with the West and the Midwest? Was they chosen randomly, or did they ask for certain battles?
No, to be honest with you, nobody really chose their matchups. The Midwest did a show. They were popping off. The West Coast popped off back, and they was like, "Yo, we're not ducking smoke." The West Coast feels overlooked. The Midwest feels overlooked. They feel like a lot of other people were handed shit too.
Facts.
And they're like, "Yo, I don't care about not, I want to just fight. We want competition." And that's why I was like, you know what? Let's start it off in LA. Man, fuck it. Let's just do it. Everybody on this call was talking crazy. So
I like the talk so far. It sounds spicy, but I'm not gonna hold you. I gotta bring somebody on that I know he's always talking shit in that ring. He might not tweet that much. Everybody's not Twitter fingers, but when it come in that ring, he do what he do. True foe. What's good, my guy?
What's going on?
West.
Now how you feeling, New Midwest? I'm saying true about COOGI saying basically when they bring the troops, it's gonna be over for y'all.
I mean, what you say? What I mean, COOGI, me and COOGI from the Midwest.
Yeah, he part of the troops.
they both.
Oh, I thought COOGI was from the West. I'm bugging.
No,
I get my
COOGI from Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Nigga.
Yeah.
It's New Midwest, nigga.
Oh shit! I'm I'm fucking up there. My bad, my guy.
You got to bring somebody else on from the West.
Yeah, Mac is Midwest. All right, my fault. My co-host Mac, he's more of a Midwest like.
Hey, chill out, man. I'm from Raleigh, man, North
I'm from
Carolina, man. But
Milwaukee,
I
Coogee.
fuck
You
with
know what
the niggas
Coogee
in the
know I fuck.
Midwest, man.
Ain't
That
no other
Midwest
choice
shit.
but to fuck with us because we earning respect. We
Facts.
Fact.
coming for whatever. And let me Norbes, my homie. Let me correct Big Bro though. Like I did ask for Grizz in LA because that's where he from.
Yeah.
Okay.
You feel me? I said I wanted that smoke. You feel me? I look for all challenges. We not looking for no handouts. We not looking for a vet to pass it to us or a co-sign. I'm trying to show niggas. I'm going that's what we going. That's what the new Midwest about. So it is what it
No,
is for us.
absolutely. And like I said, bro, like it was the crazy shit is they actually the ones that inspired the judge shit because I didn't even think about judging it. They was like, yo, let's have this shit judged. Let's get niggas the fuck out of here. So
Oh
in
shit.
reality, it's too full
Yeah,
up.
Yeah.
y'all niggas
Bad.
don't
Yeah.
like
All
this
these
West
shit
niggas.
right
hustling.
here.
Hey,
I
listen,
like
man.
this shit.
Understand? This is. Y'all know how like surfing them be talking that shit like they accolades. He battled Big T in Detroit, nigga. I'm headlining the first URL judged event, nigga. I'm making history. The new Midwest making history. We in this bitch.
All
We in
right.
That's
this
a fact,
bitch.
though. That's a
Now,
whole fact.
correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. True, but Dev the Demon, is he part? Are y'all like this? Are y'all in the same crew or something like that?
Who me and hell no, that nigga from the West Coast, nigga. I'm from the
Put it,
Midwest,
bring
Chicago.
him
That
through.
nigga op. That nigga
Yo,
Bring him
Dev,
op.
what's
through.
good, man? They talking real
Hey,
spicy on here, bro. And
hey,
you been here
bring
since.
somebody from the West up,
You heard
man.
I
me?
got Dev on
Yeah.
right now. Dev, what's up, bro?
Hey, check this out. This shit a judge thing because I told these niggas to put $1 on it. That's why this shit a judge thing.
It started
You
from a
wanna
dollar and a
know?
dream.
You
I
wanna
told
know?
these niggas to put $1
Yeah,
on it, nigga.
you told us put $1 on it because don't nobody get no fuck about you West Coast niggas rapping. So we had to make the shit relevant.
Facts.
Fuck is you talking
Facts.
about? If
Hey,
you
that
ain't
all
DT
sound
or
good.
Rum Nitty, it don't sound good. It's the
Hey.
truth, nigga. Dev, shut up, man. Listen,
Hey,
it
that
don't
sound
sound
good,
good. It's
my
the
nigga.
truth, nigga.
Y'all don't give a
And
fuck
don't know
about
if
us.
you
The
not
DMV
Geechee,
don't give a fuck about
Nitty.
y'all. New York don't give a fuck about DMV. That's
But
what
you
it's
know,
supposed to
listen. Let
be,
me tell
nigga.
you something. Let me tell you something,
That's
Shorty.
what it's
Let me tell
supposed
you
to
something.
be.
Look, Shorty. Let me tell you something. They ain't got no other choice but to respect me, cause I go and I get busy wherever I go. You understand?
Facts.
You niggas done had
Congratulations.
you. Shut up, man. Shut up.
Congratulations.
Shut up. You a goofy. Shut up. Listen.
Congratulations,
Listen,
nigga.
man.
Like,
You
what you
niggas
broke,
had
nigga?
KG the poet on the West Coast for years. Ain't got shit popping. It took Midwest niggas to say we'd go to the West Coast for niggas to even get y'all on the show for y'all to talk
It
y'all
sound
shit.
good. Look
You
how
not
you
it
move.
sound it
Facts.
sound
Look at
good
all this
because it's the
estrogen
truth,
coming
man.
out. Look at all this
Cause
testosterone.
it's
You
the
heard me? Like,
truth, nigga.
Jesus
You a
Christ.
mog, man. You
Look at all
gonna die,
the
folks.
emotion coming out because that nigga
That
said
I'm an
dead be
emotional
wrong.
nigga.
What
I
that
don't,
mean,
I don't,
nigga?
I don't,
What
I
Passion.
that
don't
mean, nigga?
hide
That's
emotion,
Passion.
beard.
nigga.
Fuck
I'm
is
an
you talking about?
emotional
That's
nigga,
beard,
and
nigga.
I know how
That
to
nigga
use
said Dev the
emotion,
demon
nigga.
is on, and you started go wilding, nigga. I'm not the nigga
All
under
right,
the
let me
Yeah,
ask you a
bed.
question. Let me
I
ask you a
been
question,
I'm
right?
on the bed,
wilding.
nigga. I'm on the west, nigga. It's okay. Your
You
heart
got
don't
one,
gotta beat
Norbes.
that hard, nigga. I'm on the radio.
Now let me ask y'all a question. Man. I'm gonna
You
start with
been
you, Dev. Hold on, y'all.
wilding.
Let me ask Dev a question. Now, Dev, respected. Now, neither three of y'all are facing each other. I mean, them two, neither one of them are facing you, Dev, and likewise. Now, since this is a judge battle, where do we go from here? Like, let's say y'all all win, right? Let's say y'all all win y'all battles. Do that mean that niggas got to step up on the next event and still got to be judged?
So look, this is how it's
Yeah.
gonna go. Like, everybody that I'm booking, period. It's gonna be ratings. There's gonna be standings. Truthful gonna have whether a W or L next to his shit or a draw. It's gonna be standings. Everything. We're gonna put that shit on the app and everything. It's gonna be standings, bro. It's not gonna be like you won and that's it. That bitch is gonna be with your career for the rest of your life, for your rest of your battle career, and moving forward. Truthful already got another judge battle after that shit.
Oh,
So
so
it's
Yeah.
like,
you just putting everything on the line.
all right, bro. Like, yo,
Bro,
bro, like.
I'm
Hey, if
willing to
we not
put the
putting that on the
pain in.
line, bro, there ain't no like what else is there to put? You heard me? All we got is respect in this shit. I'm either gonna earn niggas respect or I'm not. You heard me? That's the same thing
Hey,
for every nigga on this
hey
call.
Dev though. Hey Dev, I'm taking all side bets. I know I got 50 on Chase.
Oh
So,
shit.
Listen,
my cash app is money sign FOE
I'm just telling
E
you.
E
I'm just
E
telling you,
E.
Shorty.
listen, yo,
I'm just
listen.
telling you,
Let,
I'm
let me
taking
let me
side bets, Shorty.
let me
I ain't gonna hold you.
clarify
Look,
something
look,
for
look. I
everybody.
don't do the y'all niggas know me like I just say how I feel, bro. I don't troll on the set. I think Chase is really fucking good, bro. I think he's dope, bro. I just don't think he can
I
get
just said
around
I
on me.
got $50
I
on
don't
him,
think he
man.
can
I
get
don't give
around
a
on
fuck
me,
what
bro.
you think. I
I
don't
don't.
care.
We can do that though. Like, you heard me? Look. What I'm saying is we can
Take
do
the
that. You
bet or
heard me?
not.
$50
Take the bet,
too.
man.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
just said
Thank
yeah,
you.
nigga.
All
Just
right,
said,
solid,
yeah, that's easy money,
solid,
nigga.
bro,
I'm not gonna
solid.
lose a round to
Hey,
that nigga.
Norbes, you need to have
Yeah.
pay-per-view.
Listen,
Who
yeah,
the
we
fuck?
gonna
You-
build
Come
to
on,
that.
I
Right
wish
now,
people.
I can't get into the pay-per-view shit. We'll get
Now,
into
man, look, ain't nobody
Okay.
gonna
later.
pay
Ain't
for us to
nobody
go
go.
there and see us,
Ain't
man.
nobody gonna come pay. Ain't nobody paying to see us on those papers. You like, let's be a realistic. Like, motherfuckers really don't care. Like, we gotta make people care about this car.
The
Like,
way y'all
what?
promote it like this, though, motherfuckers don't want to see it. Y'all
Yeah,
turn
but
it
I
like
just
this.
seen a post where a nigga said where it was a million comments that said smack who is these niggas. That's why we doing this because we ain't nobody trying to generate. Y'all ain't nobody
But
paying. It's gonna
bruh, you're
cost
gonna
you like.
you gotta understand you're gonna get that coming from people that just used to just straight new, you know what I'm saying? Not new people. They used to veterans. So yeah, y'all gotta make a name for yourself what y'all doing right now. But y'all talking this shit right here is what people get, is what gets people hyped to want to even say, yo, we doing a pay-per-view for $25. Niggas is pay $25 to see y'all sit there and talk that shit
Now,
because y'all
let
talking
me ask you a
about it.
question, right? Let me ask you a question, y'all. Hold on, everybody. Let me ask you a question, right? Now, this West Coast versus Midwest thing, this back and forth shit, it's been going on for like a few months now. You know what I mean? This isn't something that just popped up fucking today. You know what I'm saying? So why hasn't some of these battles already been booked yet? You know what I'm saying? Why does it take for now for them to be judged for it to go down?
Who that question for?
I mean,
I mean, it could go for
Me and
anyone. We'll start with you, Trufo.
I mean,
Why haven't
we
you
just
gotten that ring with
revealed
Dev the
that
Demon yet?
I'm battling Dev the Demon March 21st
Oh shit,
The week
exclusive.
on
after.
the same
The
card,
week after
the
he get it.
same card that
man,
Geechee battle Snake Eye.
shit, and I did,
Oh
and
shit,
me,
see,
man,
I
I
didn't
done
know
battled
that.
like three of them niggas already.
Yeah, Coogee done already went through the West Coast Gauntlet.
Yeah, I mean, all right.
Facts.
Hey, hey,
Hey, you gonna have to
Coo-
mute because the back feed is
Somebody,
crazy.
somebody
Yeah,
vibrating.
I'm
That's
gonna.
Dead the Demon because he be talking that bullshit.
I ain't gonna say shit. Look, hey, bullshit. Look.
There we
I'm gonna
go.
take all these niggas
Look at
serious.
my
Dog.
son.
All
Yeah,
these, this
I'm
nigga
from the
Chunk.
Bay.
Look. I got Holmesy on the 7th of March. I got
Nobody get
Chase
no
on the
fuck.
14th. I got True on the 21st. I don't think I'm losing a round. Them niggas know they not winning a round. You heard
And
me?
it's some real
Like,
good weed
that's
on
what
the
the fuck.
West
This is
Coast.
easy money. Like on the set, I'm taking this shit.
Hey, hey, hey,
I
hey,
don't plan
Dev.
on losing a
When you
round. No,
say,
bro.
hey,
Period.
Dev, when you say on the set, right? See, where I'm from, we call that merchant. Like, if I say like on Vice Lord or something, it's like that's me merching it. Like when we merch shit and then don't stand on it, you get
Nigga,
violated
what
for
you
that. Like
mean, nigga?
your
That's
people
what you
gonna
mean.
violate the
I
shit
never
out of
lie
you
on
for
the set.
merching that
What
shit on
you
your
mean?
set, and you
I
gonna
never lie
die.
on the set. Look, let me put this out there. You want another picture? Hey,
Goofy.
hey. I got another. I got 100. I got 100. I don't think y'all can. I don't think y'all can win more than one
Right.
battle, Cuddy. I don't think y'all can win
Oh,
more than
shut
one
up. Just
battle.
ask
I got a
another
hundred that say
question,
y'all gonna win more
Big
than one battle.
Swayze. He's stupid. Back,
Y'all
Let
just
gonna
me
win
ask
ask
a
more than
another
question,
one
man.
battle.
Let
question.
me
You
ask a
heard me,
question
Ant
real
Man?
quick.
Instead of that 50.
Stupid, bro.
You heard
Let me
me?
ask you a question real quick,
Y'all
man. It's Freddie
hilarious.
TV. Yo. What do
Hello?
y'all? What's motivating y'all more? What's motivating y'all? Rep for your coast or for the judge shit?
Both. Both. Niggas want they respect, you heard me, but at the end of the day, it's the Western Conference. And as you see, niggas don't put love on us. Niggas don't shed light on us, so we gotta do whatever we gotta do, you heard me? If that means put blood on a nigga mouth, if that means beat shit down a nigga leg, you heard me, then that's what niggas gonna do. This is
I felt that where the
easy
echo
money.
was coming from. It was from LL Cool G. I muted you for a second, LL Cool G. But you know what I mean. When you're ready to hop on, just write something in the chat part, and I'll put you back through it when I ask your question, because it was just a lot just now. All right, I want to ask you something, right, Trufo? I'm gonna start with you. I'm gonna ask LL Cool G the same question. Do you think it's more pressure that y'all battling on
These
the West
Midwest niggas
Coast?
is dope, bro. The West Coast is real name Brandon. You heard me? He battling Coogee. I'm not gonna lie. No bias. Like, I'm a real nigga, bro. I would never fucking lie. I got Brandon 30 and Coogee. I just think it's just different, bro.
Oh Lord.
Listen, Jay
I,
Lopez
oh,
battle Jake
You go,
Lopez is tonight.
hey,
On
Fat Boy
Mm-hmm.
is
prison,
too.
so that battle is extremely fire. You heard me? Like these are dope matchups, bro. For niggas need to really give a fuck about this shit because these some of the hungriest niggas in this shit. I think I'd take this whole card against the South region. You heard me? The DMV, the New York niggas. This whole card to kick everybody over there ass. So I'm a real nigga. I ain't no whole nigga. I ain't gonna say these niggas terrible. It's just we gonna get in the ring and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I got us clearly winning 7 of them. What is it? 7 out of 8. I got us clearly 7 out of 8. I think 8. I think we can go 8-0, but I can give them one battle because I fuck with them because they nice guys.
True forwards, battling on the West gonna make a difference.
No, you seen me against Hands didn't make a difference then.
But his is from Brooklyn. It was kind of. I don't want to say he was closer.
But listen, all right, check this out. I done also been to New York on We Go Hard and walked in that bitch. Not a soul knew me, man. Wherever I go, I get busy, man. I don't give a fuck about it in Alaska, man. I don't think none of these niggas hungrier than me. Where I go is gonna resonate because it's real. I don't get no fuck about over punching, over scheming. I just gonna go in there and be truthful, man. Can't no nigga. Look, man. These niggas can't fuck with me, bro. And I'm just willing to prove it. Shit, man. Like, niggas can't
I respect
fuck with
it,
me, bro. Like, when you say what's more on the line, like, see, every battle I go to, I'm repping the Midwest. So everything I do is for that legacy. You feel me? That's for that. When a motherfucker say it's money on the line, it's just, man, look, bro, I'm done writing, bro, for reals. I'm ready to battle right now. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Grizz ain't in here.
Nah, he said he's on his way. He's doing something right now. He was supposed to be here, but it's all good.
I wanted to ask, why you think you gonna like really like smoke Grizz like that? Because
I ain't never say. I never said. I think I was gonna smoke Grizz, but I just think. First of all, let me tell you again. I picked this battle because this Grizz, and I know they love him in LA. Just like I was gonna battle Jack Boy in Richmond. Just like I battled Hands in Maryland. Just like I ain't had no home games or thought about Chicago. Ain't no such thing as a home game. It is what it is. I took Grizz because I know he fired, but I think I'm better. I'm not. I don't write battles and say, hey, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna go and get this 2-1 either way. Every fucking round I write, I thought I was gonna 30 you. It's not about. I don't go and give up rounds. Now, if you come in there and do your thing, you do your thing. It is what it is. But my intentions is to 30 niggas. I don't write talking about some. I hope this a classic. And I hope I beat your ass. So that's what it is.
That's facts.
Two folks sound hungry, dog.
Facts. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm super excited for this. There's somebody else that saw this card that he's not from the West or Midwest, and I guess Norbes put it as a PG. But
Yeah,
to
that's
me,
my nigga Harry cousin.
he's one of the
Harry.
he's one of the top people on this card, even though he's at the bottom. Real sick. What's good with you, bro?
Yeah, Jersey shit.
Jersey shit.
Good, sick.
Sick, what's the word? Sick.
Sick, right here on the spot, yo. What side you running with, yo? You with the West or you with the Midwest, man? You gotta pick a side.
First of all, he from the East.
I'm from the East.
I know where he's from. He's from Jersey, but for this event, he gotta pick a side. Which side you standing on?
He repping the East. Hold on. Sick.
Right,
before you say anything, he repping the East and he repping India.
The Far East.
The card is West versus the world, though.
Yeah, so I'm on the side of the world. I'm on the side of the world.
Shamuta.
Okay.
What's good?
Okay.
Yeah.
The West.
And,
So you with?
they're not gonna put PGX next to my name after this one. I can guarantee that. That's only for this one.
Hey, that was good too. Bar PG, you battling a nigga named next. That was a bar.
Son. There's levels. There's levels, bro. There's levels.
Yeah.
Sick X is another battle that could be battled tonight, bro. You heard me? Like, niggas not gonna play, bro. This is a dope ass card, bro. It's just.
Now, where's NXT from?
He from the north. He from up north. He from SIKH though. He from SIKH.
He from Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
His ass from Sacramento. What the fuck they do out there?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas don't know. Y'all don't know this game.
Y'all niggas funny, yo.
Niggas is dumb.
I love it.
Hey,
So y'all don't know. I'm
They're
repping
finna
the
get
West.
in this shit. They're finna get
Wait, rapping Norbes?
Y'all
I'm
niggas
repping the West. I'm from Nutty Block.
You from Norbes from Nutty Block?
Norbes lying. His name Midwest Norbes. He lined these niggas up.
This shit crazy. Like this shit.
Look at him. He finna start. Look at that demon. He finna start to play. We from the Bay. Niggas don't know, Cuddy. Niggas don't know.
I want. Hold on real quick, y'all. I want to go down the line real quick, and I want to ask y'all a serious question now. is how do y'all feel about the voting process or the judging process for this? Is it just like whatever you could pick whoever you want, or is it it's like yeah, it has to be a certain kind of process for this? How do you feel about the process, Dev?
Me personally, I wish the judges were Big C, Herb, and Hitman. I want Midwest judges. Because it ain't
Man,
gonna
Okay.
shut up. Man, you know how to
it ain't
answer
gonna fuck with
questions,
me.
bro.
It ain't gonna fuck
Bro,
me ass.
man, Dad, you stupid, bro. Bro,
Shut up, nigga.
you don't even know how to
It's the
answer
niggas in
questions.
Midwest,
You
nigga.
stupid, bro.
That shit
That's
could be
not what
Y'all
he
Truffaut
asked
crazy.
you,
Barber.
bro.
Hey, I want that shit to be Truffaut Barber, Truffaut Uber
Oh my
driver,
God, you a
Truffaut
goofy,
babysitter,
man.
nigga. The fuck
Man,
niggas
you a
talking
goofy,
about?
bro.
It don't
You a
fucking matter with
lame,
the
bro.
judges. If niggas is
You a
gonna vote and
goofy.
do what the fuck they supposed to do, it shouldn't matter who the fuck judging, how the fuck they judging. You heard me? Niggas dropping a 30. You heard me? That's all it is.
Norbs, who are
So
the judges,
that's what I'm
Norbs?
about to say.
So
Nor,
all right. So let me give you an example.
Okay.
First of all, no battle rappers will be judges.
Thank
All right.
God.
Thank you. Jim
No
Dev is
judges.
stupid, bro.
So
I'm just telling you what it is.
how listen. This is important, guys. How I'm creating a whole new judging system that's similar to boxing. The reason why is because people don't realize there is no points. You know what I'm saying in battle rap. You know, you got punches, angles, shit like that. You can't calculate that in the midst of that. So boxing as well as the Olympics are judged. You know what I'm saying? And you're taught how to judge people, and that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pick and interview judges in the West Coast within the next month, and I'm gonna pick 5 judges. Now, each battle is gonna have 3 judges, and I'm gonna rotate 5 of them between judges, so there's no, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, the judges system goes, it's a 10 point system. So if Trufo's battling Young Grizz and he wins the first round, it's a 10-9. Now, if he wins it clear where they feel like, yo, he really fucked him up in this round, it could go to a
It's
10
10
8.
8.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? In that round. If you feel like it's a body in that round, it could go to a 10-7, according to the judges. Now, if
Okay.
you choke in a round, it's an automatic 7. So if Trufo walks in and chokes, that's a
Hey,
7 in
hey,
that
hey,
round.
hey, hey, hey.
I'm just saying. I'm giving you an example.
It can't get
I'm
don't
lower
just,
put,
than a 7.
hey, don't put that on the universe. Yo. Don't put that out there.
well, I'm just saying. And then once the first round's over, the scorecard goes in to an envelope. Then the second round goes. Boom. Same process in the third round. Then after the battle is done, we'll calculate the points for the first judge. If whoever wins on that, that's the first judge. It's majority decision. So if the second judge has Dev the Demon, the first judge has Trufo, and the third judge has it a draw, it's a draw. You know what I'm saying? So
But it's
it's just
hard.
like
It's really
boxing.
hard
You
to
have
be a draw, though. I get it,
But
no. That's
yeah,
very smart. Because it's very hard for it to be a draw because it should only be either a 10-9 or a 10-8. So for it to be a draw, 2 of those rounds, what like for instance, somebody would have to get bodied 1 round, somebody would have to get bodied the other round. I guess. Nah, not even that way. I don't think there's any way for it to be a draw.
listen. It's meant this judge system is meant to people to bring it all 3 rounds. Now, if your ass get bodied in a round, you better pick it up in that second round. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you choke, you really it's really to really hold people accountable. But the
Okay,
judge
I'm
system is
lying.
going to be done really well,
Okay,
huh?
I'm lying. You know what? There is. It could end up being a lot of draws actually. For instance, if Trufo's battle right, if he goes 10-9 round one, 10-9 round two, and forgive me Trufo, but then he chokes round three, then that's a draw because it's 10-8. No, it's a 10-7,
No,
right?
a choke in a round
nah, you
is
still
30, so
lose.
you'll
You
be
still
ten
lose by
seven.
You
one
lose the
point.
round.
You
Okay,
still lose.
but if he loses it clear and
Yeah,
it's a 10-8, then that's a draw.
then it's a possible draw. Yeah,
Right.
like
There's
the
no way
best
it could be
example is Danny
10-10.
Myers,
Like,
right?
it's no way
No,
Danny
a
Myers
round
versus
can
Mike
tie.
P, right?
right?
Yeah. Well, it's a 10 months. I'm trying to figure it out now. Like if you watch the Danny Myers battle, right, versus Mike P, everybody had him winning the first and third. Most people, and they had Mike P second as phenomenal, so that actually evened out the battle. Instead of people walking in, yo, he won 2-1 battles over. That's not how it's gonna go. Because you still have a chance if you literally knock him out, just like in boxing. You could be losing the whole fight, and if you knock him out, you win the fight. That's just how it works.
So you're gonna have
So
negative points too.
No, what?
I'm sorry.
So we no, that's what I'm saying. Like you think about it, if he knock him down, there's knockdown.
It's a
You know what I'm saying?
7.
Like to
Yeah, it's an 8 or it's a 10-8
uh,
or a 10-7,
I
depending
hear
on how
you.
dominant the round is. You know what I'm saying? So if he bodied, like for instance, a lot of people have Mike P bodying Danny Myers in round two.
That's a 10-7.
It's either a 10-8 or a 10-7, depending on what the judge feels. You know what I'm saying?
So the
And
judges have to pick a winner for a round. They can't be like, this was a tie, a 10-10. They can't do that.
no, because what ends up happening is they forget what happened before. I want them to judge everything right there, and then we tally it up. Because you don't want to get to the
Right.
third round and be like, damn, I'd rather. No, we want
Nah,
everything judged right on the spot. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying. For chokes, they need to get negative. They need to get points taken away like a
Oh,
long
no,
ball.
absolutely. That's what I said. You wasn't listening. I
Oh,
said
yeah.
if they choke in round one, right, or round two, any round, you automatically get 7 points. And if he gets through, it's a 10-7. So you're already
Right.
down 3 points going into the second round. So, yes,
Right.
I'm clearly taking it like that. And again, it's a
Fact.
2 minute and 30-second battle. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to
230.
finish off the 230. You're not going to get penalized for that. You know what I'm saying? But again, if you're choking around, it's going to be pretty devastating, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
it's going to do a lot of things. It's going to make people not take as many battles because it's judged, and you don't want to end up choking and losing. And
yeah.
you know, it's going to make it exciting for the fans.
And real sick. You cool with this process? You like that?
Yeah. That's dope. The only thing that I'm thinking about is like if you having a like recency bias could play a part in the judge's decision
Right.
for them to like make like a decision that they wouldn't agree with when they watch it back, right? You know how like whoever goes second, that's who you're gonna remember more. So if you having a fire battle, you know what I mean? Sometimes somebody might choose like whoever went second,
But
but
I
then
thought
when they
they,
watch it again, they're like, nah, he lost that. You know
but
what I'm saying?
Norbes, ain't y'all taking the cards, the judging card after every round?
After every round, yeah. So once the round is done, they're making a decision based on that. I'm not going to let them get to the third round
So,
and
hey,
then
here go the
backfire.
question,
Yeah.
Norbes. Is so like say me and Sick battling, right? Sick go his
Yep.
first round. Y'all gonna just take his card after his round, or y'all gonna wait till our whole first round
No,
over?
it's going to be just after your whole first round.
All
You
right.
know what I'm saying? It's not going to be like, okay, no, after your whole first round, the judges give their decision, then we go into the next one.
Now,
Now, again,
no.
people are going to say, what if who goes first and second? It's just like anything. It's just like football, anything. Some people have the home field advantage, some don't. If
Yeah.
he wins the toss, he just has the advantage of going second. It is what it is. That doesn't necessarily mean he's going to win.
Now,
You know?
now, Norbes. It's a term that we use in battle rap that I'm sure that you're very familiar with, and it's called in the building and on camera. Do
Yep.
you feel as though because it's in the West, you know what I mean? In the building, it can make it look a certain type of way. If
And that's why you have to have highly skilled judges that I'm going to interview that can ignore that. I can watch judges. I can watch battles all
Hey,
day.
I vote Ben
And
Swayze a judge.
I don't know if I want that pressure.
yeah, it's different. Like everybody I interview, I want to interview people with integrity that aren't biased. I'm not going into a situation, and no offense, I'm not going to go and get a poison pen because he's affiliated with Team Hami. Not saying he wouldn't do a good job, but I want to avoid that. The people that I want to judge are going to be people with high integrity that are going to, I'm going to train them and I'm going to overlook the judging. You feel me? So it's not going to be a situation where you're going to have people, giving back. I mean, again, you're not going to agree with every decision, just like in
At all.
boxing, just like in the UFC, just like in the Olympics. But that actually adds to the integrity of the battles and it adds to the excitement of it. There's going to be decisions you don't agree with. But you know what that does? Now, let's say I don't want to use names because Truthful told me not to use names. Let's say the judges get it wrong, or they say, "Yo, Truthful lost" or whatever. I didn't want to say Truthful again, but I did. Right now, it makes sense to do a rematch. If people don't agree, now you have the urgency to do a rematch. Why? Because you have a winner or loss. Before you couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And people want to see night of rematch and stuff like that, but you can't have rematches without a winner. But what this does, it elevates. Let's say if Truffaut and fucking Young Grizz have a classic and it ends up a draw, we may want to see that again now because it was so dope because of winner or loser.
Hey, come on, no, ain't
So
no fucking draws.
I'm
Ah,
but what I'm saying, even if it's a classic, and Truffaut ends up edging it. Grizz may want a rematch. Like, I want a rematch, and that's going to bring the anticipation for the fans. More people are going to want to see
Hey,
it.
no, if you call me for a rematch, the bag going up, man. For sure.
Norbs,
Absolutely,
Norbs, I
absolutely.
got one more. I got one more scenario about the judging system, Norbs.
Yes,
Now,
yes,
say
sir.
the person going first, the judge gives him a 10. What if the person that goes second, they're like, oh, that's better than his round though? How did they give
Oh
him a
no, he can't
10?
give him a 10.
If
You have to. The only way you're giving him a 10 if you're giving him the round. So you have to
yeah.
give it to him after
Yeah.
the round. You know what I'm
That,
saying?
yep, you're asking the same questions, bro.
They say to
If both of them have a
they say
good,
the
if both of them have a
conclusion of
great
every
round,
round.
if both of them have a great round, only one of them can have a 10. And the other person just has to take a 9.
Okay, so they ain't gonna judge anything until both of them go. Then that's
Yeah,
fine.
Right.
it's
I agree
no
with you.
nothing's judged until after that first round, and then if both of them have incredible rounds, you have to be able to decipher. Whereas, all right, for instance, I'm gonna give everybody a scenario, right? Chef Trez and A Ward just battled, right? I did a bar breakdown. The way I break down battles is I take every top bar, every haymaker, and I'll write that bar down. So of course you can't write every bar down in real time, but you can have a pen and paper and write down a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. You know what I mean? You can write those down if you wanted to. If somebody was to say, well, how did you give that round to this person? You could say, well, this person had this many haymakers. He had 17 haymakers, whereas you had about 15 in a lot of dry moments. That's where it's gonna come.
It makes sense to me now. If you're judging after both of them go, then it makes sense to me.
And another thing is this: the judges will be signing non-disclosure agreements, so they won't be allowed to talk about why they picked whatever. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
wow.
Now,
Whoa. That made a big difference, no? Okay, so hold on. You trying to tell me that they have to pick who they decided that won the battle, and then after the event, they can't talk about that anymore about why they picked that person?
yes, they can. They will not be allowed to. Now, if it's a decision where I
Jeez.
feel like they won't be allowed to, I'm serious.
Cause
Because
motherfuckers
you
fold
don't
under pressure, man.
exactly.
Niggas soft these days, man.
No, they
Come
won't.
on,
Listen.
bro.
Now, I will be investigating all of the So, for instance, like if I feel like there's a corruption going on, or or if somebody's biased, then I'm gonna rank the battle on no contest and eliminate that judge. So there's gonna be consequences for the judges as well. So that's why I said I'm gonna interview people with integrity. You feel me? I want people to actually love the sport and want to really make this into something major. So I'm not playing with the judging system. Like I'm not going over there and be like, yo, let me get Jada Kiss. I love Jada Kiss. Feel me? I love Jada Kiss, but nobody's gonna believe, or they're not gonna take his decision that serious. You know what I'm saying? But I will, if I see a battle and I'm like, yo, this shit was a body, and they gave it to the other guy, then I'm gonna investigate the shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like that's how it's gonna work.
Yeah,
So like,
I think that I'm pretty sure that you trying to find the right people. You have a good ear and eye for who is respectable, but it's gonna be whoever the judges are is gonna catch flack no matter what. And you are too, Norb. So are you. You're gonna catch flack too. So
absolutely, I've been catching flack since day one of this shit. I don't care about that. Now, again, this is gonna make things more interesting. Whether it's rematches, whether people feel robbed, bro. If you go to the history of boxing, there's been bad decisions forever, which make it into greater fights the next time. You know what I'm saying? That's just what happens, bro. But you're not gonna get rematches, which a lot of fans want to start seeing, if you don't have winners or losers. Oh, I already
yeah,
battled them. I don't care if I won or lost because I really didn't win or lose. Now, let's say if Surf and Hitman, right? Say if there was actually a judge person, maybe let's say if Surf won and Hitman lost. Hitman's a prideful motherfucker. He may
yeah.
say, "Nah, I want a rematch. Fuck that." Now you actually get rematches. You feel me? So that's what this element's gonna
All
bring,
right,
man. And it's gonna be fun, huh?
I didn't mean to cut you off, but I want to ask the battle something, right? I'll start with you, Dev the Demon. You still there with us, right, bro?
You're
Yeah, I want to ask you something, all right? Now, after Norbes just explained everything, I mean, how he's going to do the judge and everything, everybody pretty much agreed that's a good way. Do you feel as though it should be more incentives available as well?
No, I mean, well, you heard me. I know he explained something the other night too, but I mean, to me, what's a better incentive than having a clear dub that can't nobody change? You heard me? If
Okay.
you keep
Yeah.
backing them up, and Norbs and KG was talking about it's gonna be something at the end of the road. You heard me? Like you collect
Yeah.
a certain
So
amount of wins. You heard me? You get that golden ticket. You heard me? And bam, who knows what that means? That might mean rookies versus vets. Y'all the dopest niggas, or not even just rookies though, but like it might mean a better plate. It might mean more money. Whatever the fuck it is, you heard me?
Right.
to be honest with you, my bad to cut you off, Dev. Like you're 100% right. By the way, I found out Dev the Demon is actually from Calabasas. Just to let everybody know. I'm just kidding.
Oh, because
But
that other nigga, that shit was fun.
but no, real talk. Like at the end of the year, I'm actually gonna have a Super Bowl for the battlers that are ranked the top in the country. You feel me?
And it's gonna
Okay.
be
And
money in
the
this.
top right, the top eight or the top 8 guys are gonna be in a tournament and smack it. We're gonna put up a cash amount. We don't know how it could be
Thanks for the
10,000, it
money,
could be
Norbs.
20,000.
Thanks for the money,
You know
bro.
what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate you. I appreciate you, Smack, Brad, COOGI.
Nigga sound
Thanks
dumb.
for the money, man. Thanks. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, Norbs? You know how we rock, man. I know you like steak dinner, shorty. I got you,
Absolutely.
man. You feel me?
Absolutely.
I appreciate the money, man. Thank you.
And listen, this is going to continue, so your record's going to compile as the years go on.
I ain't worried
And
about
even,
my record.
no, I'm just saying,
But
but it's going to be dope. You're going to have rankings. You're going to see who's going up. And not to mention, I'm going to break down the rankings, right, within conferences. I'm creating conferences. It's going to be the Eastern Conference, the Southern Conference, the Midwest, it's East, South, Midwest, and
And
West
West.
Coast. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be 4 conferences. I might do a fifth if I include London because I'm gonna take only the strong to London as well.
let's go.
But
Okay.
On the four,
I've
I've
been
been
there.
watching Top Boy. Let's
I've been
get
there.
it.
I've been watching Top Boy. Real sick. He already turned up in London, so he's probably real comfortable out there.
That should drop Saturday. Be on the lookout.
yeah,
I
so
thought it was
it's
fire. Now,
it's,
now
it's gonna be a
Norbs.
lot of
Appreciate it.
it's gonna be a lot of dope incentives. People are gonna be more engaged. Fans are gonna be able to follow their favorite battlers. You're gonna have records. You're gonna have ratings. You know what I'm saying?
Now Norbs.
It is
Two,
what it
And
is.
we
two,
trying to
two,
get
Hey,
two
hey,
questions,
not real
Norbs.
quick though. Just to
Okay.
talk about the incentives, bro. Like, man, like I don't really care about incentives. When you get to the NBA, rookies can't make demands, bro. Like I'm in here, bro. Whatever I gotta do, I'm in this bitch. Like
Okay.
I'm here. You feel me?
That's a
Like
fact.
so.
That's why niggas said like the win is fire. You heard me? Anything else, that's you heard me? That's dope too. Niggas,
Yeah, facts. That's
yeah,
that's.
but
I respect
but
it.
it's
I
a
super
win and
respect
it's
it.
a solidified win, nigga. That's concrete. Niggas can't say shit.
Now
Oh,
Norbs.
and another thing,
Okay.
people keep asking the question, Norbes, are you going to be there? I'm going to be there front and center hosting everything. So I will be there
As
at
you
everything.
should.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, Norbs, hold on, y'all. Let me ask something real quick before I forget this question, Norbs. I'm glad you said something about the conferences, right? East, South, West, Midwest, right? You got 4 conferences. You're getting the best people that's doing their thing. But you also said in the beginning that this is not a rookies kind of thing or a rise. This is for anybody. So how would you incorporate the top names in those conferences? Are you still going to conference them?
Yeah, everybody's going to be in the conference. I'm going to take the best. And the Eastern Conference, Sue Surf is going to be Eastern Conference. I'm going to have everybody
Okay.
there. You know what I'm saying? Whether they take battles or not, they're going to be in the conferences. Now, you're going to have, of course, guys in the beginning that are not going to want to take battles, but I believe if, like, for instance, Dev the Demon gets called for rookies or vets, I'm expecting him to say, "Nah, I'm gonna do it, but I want it to be judged. I don't give a fuck." And I want it. It's really it's really up to the battlers as well to be responsible to be like, "Yo, I want a W against these guys. I don't want a conversation with these guys." So I'm trying to push it for every major event, and Smack is doing that as well. So
Okay.
everybody's gonna be in the conference. The top guys in the West are gonna be in the bracket and everything. So, and not to mention, whenever I book these guys, whenever I book any of these guys against the like any names or whatever, I'm gonna put in the contracts that this is what I want. I want to judge battle. You know what I'm saying? If they don't want to do it, I'll go another route. It
Okay.
doesn't matter. So
Okay.
I'm really trying to put the pressure on the vets because look, at the end of the
It's
day,
gonna be hard, bro. Let's be honest. Like you know that.
listen, absolutely. Most of these, I've had conversations with a couple of them. They're like, hell no, man. Like,
Right.
I got a lot to lose. And
Right.
I'm like, what kind of competitor are you? You know what I'm saying? But there's also guys that are like, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it. I've watched Averb do it. I think Averb is one of the guys that'll do it. I've watched a lot of people go up there and do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna encourage everybody to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's gonna increase your profiles and increase your views. It's gonna increase money, bro. Like people
Okay.
want to see winners.
Okay. So let's get down to let's just get straight to the shits then, Nords. You're in charge of Born Legacy. Is Born Legacy going to be a judged event? And if so, does that mean that those names that say, "Yo, I don't want it to be judged," then it's just a dub for them? Like, you're not going to be on the card then?
To be honest with you, it's gonna be in my contract. I'm not trying to book any battles that aren't judged. Like
See, I heard
at
it.
the
If
end of
you
the day,
want to be on Born Legacy, the shit got to be judged. It is what it
that's
is.
what I'm gonna try to get everything judged, bro. And again, I know people want to see certain matchups. And imagine you're on the card and 4 of the battles are judged. What are they gonna say? How are they gonna explain the reason they don't want to be judged? They're gonna have to deal with that. they're gonna have to deal with being scared to have a judge battle and have a record. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna continue to apply the pressure till it's universal.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
sheesh. That's this shit. North trying
Until
to
the
shake
vets
up the
get the
game
hearts of the
again.
up and comers. Until the vets get the hearts that the up and comers have. You heard me? That's what it's
Absolutely.
gonna be.
Like
Now,
I said, even if I was a rookie, if I was a newer guy coming up, I would not take a battle that's not judged because all they're gonna do is you're gonna get half-ass bars. You're never gonna see how great you can really be, and these niggas are gonna come get a check and I'll give you what you expect. So that's why you have to enforce that shit, bro. If you can't
yeah.
do a judge battle, then you're not a real competitor, and you cannot be considered to be the best of all time. And that's just a fact. You
So,
know?
so real sick. Let me ask you a question, right? Because you had
Yeah,
one PG. You know what I mean, you might have more. No, I think you only have one PG, right?
yeah, just one, just
So,
one.
so this is your second one, right? Do
And
you feel as though the
uh,
let's say I'm just being hypothetical. Let's say
yeah,
you lose the to next, right? Do you feel as though you shouldn't be able to move up, or you should stay in the PGs because you have that loss now on your record?
the I think the battle matters. So like, I'm a win, right?
Okay.
So, but if next puts up a good fight, I think
Then
he
he
should
should
get,
move up.
yeah, he should get another opportunity. I'm gonna get a better opportunity. I feel like because I won. You know what I mean? Now I got statistics. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the good thing about judging. Now we got statistics. I could say, yo, I won my last two, so now I gotta go up. You know what I mean? So I think
Well, then,
the fashion of the battle matters. If I destroy him, then nah, he's out of here. That's what
yeah,
Norb
if he
said. We're
get a
getting rid of the
gentleman's
bums.
30 or a gentleman's 2-1, now we can really say, oh, that was a gentleman's 30 because we got the point system.
I hate that
Yeah,
word, but go ahead.
But I'm just saying, like that's what they calling it. Like, oh, it was a 3-0, but he won every round, or this dude wasn't bad, or it was a 2-1. You feel me? Like now
yeah,
you got the stats to really say it. You feel me? Like being in Chicago. Like I know we a deep battle rap culture, but Chicago, the city, like niggas don't really battle rap ain't that big here. But a lot of people in Chicago watch it because of me, and they say, "Man, did you win? Did you lose?" I mean, that's the first question a
yeah.
casual fan is gonna ask. You feel me?
Facts,
Then I
facts.
got homies that want to come to battles and put. Now we can really side bet and get money going. You feel me? Like I'm finna make a lot of money this weekend. That weekend, so like it's
But
lit.
another thing that I forgot to mention is that your PG record and your pro record is going to be separate. So when you're in the
Oh, okay.
PG, it's going to say if SIKH wins. Let's say if SIKH wins that day, it's going to have his PG, 1-0 in the PGs, and then he's going to have his other PG on there, and it's going to have him listed as a promo battle, whatever. And then once the regular season starts, then he's going to keep going from there. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Norbs, I don't know if you seen it, right? Shout outs to France from Let's Talk Battle Rap. He texted me a couple of days ago. He said, "Yo, Ben, I'm working on gambling odds, right?" So I said, what the fuck you mean? So basically, he
That's
built
fire.
something for favorites and underdogs, right? So for instance, let's say Trufo is the favorite for minus 1560. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
his opponent is the underdog for plus 1320, right? That means that if you pay $100, you can end up winning 1,500. You know what I mean? Because he's a 90% favorite. But if my bad, because he's such a favorite, if you bet $100, you can only win like only a couple dollars, basically. You know what I mean? But if he loses and he's the favorite, then you could like triple your money depending on what the odds are. Do you think that's something in the future that you would be willing to incorporate as well?
Absolutely, I love the idea. I don't know who that is, but shout out to him. Like, I love. I mean, Anwar's a
You know
top
France,
damn
France from
gambler.
Let's Talk Battle Rap, heavy set, Fat France.
Oh, okay. Oh, friends, that's my man.
Yeah,
But yeah, absolutely. That's what it's about, bro. Listen, fantasy football, gambling. That's what makes football even more exciting. That's what introduced a whole niche of new fans to the sport. People don't understand how big gambling and how much it actually adds to the sport.
yeah, that's a fact.
And that's why I think this is going to really increase revenue. It's going to increase people's profiles. It's going to eliminate the weak. There's going to be a bunch of guys that I feel like shouldn't be there that are going to get eliminated. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know?
That's fire, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's super
Yeah,
fire. Well, sheesh, there you have it, man. Is there anything else that we missing, Norbes, about this card, or like the details, anything like that?
Nah, I think the card is $35. I'm gonna be in the building. I'm probably gonna get there Thursday or Friday. Um, I'm gonna kick it with the fans in the West, and we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna, I'm trying to get these guys to battle as much as possible this year, generate as much money for them, and this is the beginning. But the only way this is gonna succeed is the fans and the battlers get behind it. So hopefully
Right.
these battlers continue and just say, listen, we're gonna keep doing this shit. We don't want no handouts. We don't want no promo battles. We want real battles with winners and losers. We want belts. I'm gonna have a championship belt after that tournament as well. And at the end of
Okay.
whoever gets that championship belt is gonna have to defend that belt.
That's
So I
fire.
think, yeah.
That's super fire. Yo, real sick. Before you get out of here, is there anything that you wanna like next to know when he hears this? Because he's definitely gonna listen in.
Don't die, bro.
Don't die,
Don't die.
bro.
Wow.
Don't die, because it's gonna be on your record.
Right, exactly.
Same for you. Same for you, Dev. Anything before you get up out of here?
Oh man, hey Cuddy, forward dead man. Follow me on the gram. Follow me on Twitter. You heard me? I just started that shit.
Right.
Salute to Norbes and KG. You heard me? Western Conference with the sweep. You heard me? That's all I got.
And
Word.
we got some time, you know what I mean? It's not till March. I just kind of wanted to get the particulars right before, you know what I mean, we start this up. But I'm definitely willing to do any face off if any of y'all want to come on, you know what I mean, and do a 30-minute face off real quick to talk your shit and keep the promo going. You more than welcome to pull up, you know what I mean? But I definitely wanted you guys to just come on here and just, try to get the feel what the energy was from everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shout out to
Appreciate that. I
Calabasas,
appreciate
Dev the Demon. Shout out to India.
Yeah.
My man, good check.
That's a fact, man. Norbes, man, I appreciate you, brother, taking the time out, you know what I mean, from your family to do this. I will be calling you for some tips how to keep these babies sleep, because I'm not getting any fucking sleep, so I will be texting you for those tips.
Get some rum and rub it on their gum. Yeah.
Yo, does that, I'm not doing it, but does that really work?
Definitely.
I don't know, bro. One time I almost gave my daughter. One time I almost gave my daughter edible, bro. I was about to give her edible, bro.
Yo, that sleep be different, man. Like, I be on fucking robot mode.
How old are your kids right now?
About 2 weeks.
Oh my god, you complaining? You only 2 weeks?
Yo, bro, like they don't know the difference between night and day.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Good luck.
Why you say, yo, bro? Really,
You made
Norbes?
it real dark for you, man.
Yeah, man. Sheesh.
That's it, babe. What do you got a boy and a girl or say
I got a boy and a girl. I got one each.
Listen, clip your tubes, my nigga. Clip them.
I'm not doing
Check
that.
it.
Favorite two.
I'm not
Tell you
doing
right now, I
that.
don't have another one. I had them back to back, and they drive me crazy.
Yeah, no, you don't have twins, but you basically have twins. It's basically the same shit.
I have Puerto Rican twins, bro. Literally.
That's dead ass Puerto Rican twins, back to back.
Yeah, back.
Right.
Yo, bro. But
Yo,
I say this. Just love them, bro. That's all you can do.
Facts.
Deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, they put a
it's gonna
smile
be-
on my face, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I love
It's
it.
gonna be rough for the first month. My daughter actually was easy. She was passing out. Like my son was a little colic. He was a little gassy. You know what I mean? But once they hit, what's crazy? Take pictures of them every week, every Sunday. You're gonna see them change every week. It's gonna be crazy, and
That's
you're
crazy.
just gonna start noticing different things, and they're just gonna change every day, bro. Like they
Yeah.
might be bugging out now, but once you get a routine going, it might be a cartoon, it might be a song. I would play music for my daughter, all that stuff. That stuff all works, man.
Yeah, I definitely I'm enjoying every moment with them, man. I ain't gonna lie. Only time I leave the house, bro, is just to go to the store real quick. Like I don't even want to be nowhere. I'm chilling.
You know what I do? I play in sync. I play girlfriend in sync.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I swear to God, it works. I play girlfriend with Nelly, and I sing it to my daughter, and she chills out. I swear to God.
I gotta find a song for them to put them out. They need a song.
Or
But,
listen, you can put Murder Mook vs. Iron Solomon. It always puts me to sleep.
That's a dub. That's a dub. That's a super dub. They definitely be hearing me watch battles though. But I appreciate you though, Norbes, man. I probably let me know when you're going live so I can pull up to your show too. But then you have the guys March 14th, man. Make sure that you know what I mean, if you're anywhere in the area or you know what I mean, if you could get there, pull up. It's going to be a crazy event. This is the first URL Judge Series. Only the strong. Young Grizz versus Truffaut. Drix versus J. Lopez. Dev the Demon versus Chase Paper. Billy Boondocks versus So Severe. Real name Brandon versus COOGI. Crazy. Cali Smooth versus Stretch Mills. Smooth the Jugman versus Killer B. Real Sick and Next. And Ratchet versus TD. So it's a crazy card. It's a fire card. I'm going to do probably a couple more of these. This won't be the only show. I'm going to keep trying to get different people from this card on, and even the people that are still on here for some more episodes. So there you have it. New Ever Podcast. We appreciate y'all pulling up. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that other good shit. We out of here. One.